Hello, good morning, and welcome to a new week. We trust that this new week will be very profitable for us and very productive. It's the month of March, so we want to see good progress as we are working. All right, so let's get into it. We only have some 10 minutes or so. Um, so uh, what we like to do is to trade what we call break of structure. So if price is moving up, it's universally agreed, or yeah, that if price is moving up, it will make a series of higher highs and higher lows like that, right? And then all we're looking for is the potential to just get an entry somewhere around there, yeah, somewhere in there. Oops, sorry, let me redo that. Oh, it doesn't want to be redone. Okay, so right. So we want to get on the pullback, we want to get an entry somewhere there, and then get another one when it moves up. When this then moves up, we want to get another entry around there in the end for the pullback in the pullback, and then get another entry right there. Right. But for us to be able to trade these break of structures, we need to have three questions. We need to be able to answer three questions. First, what did price do overnight? Secondly, where is price now? Then thirdly, what must I see price do before I execute a trade? Okay, so let's practicalize this on the few pairs that we look at. So in this instance here, this is gold. So you ask the question, what is gold doing? We see that, so overnight, what did gold do overnight? Let's map it out. So it started out from somewhere here. It moved up, all right, then came all the way back down, then moved up again. It came down, moved up, came down. Somewhere there, it's moved up. So it's come down now and it's somewhere here now. So what is price doing? Price is essentially just ranging. Yeah, price is essentially just ranging. So I think an ideal thing will be to let us see price break above and close above these highs here. And then we can enter for a potential buy, right? Or if we now mark this lower zone here, you see it came here and then bounced off, came back again, bounced off. So potentially this zone here, I don't like that color. Let me change that color. I think I had a blue, light blue or something there before. Oh, it's not taking it. Okay, let's do that again. Okay, yes, I like that. I prefer this one. So yeah, so if price then does so we have two potentials there. Even though it's ranging, um we're looking for potential for price to break up and then continue up, right? Or we want to see price break to the lows. So we want to see it break this zone here, this small zone that it did there, break below and then potentially move to these lows, and then if it likes, it will continue going further down. Yeah. Okay, let's look at the next pair. Pound JPY. So pound JPY, what did it do? It just flushed all the way downwards. So it started out from somewhere here. Oops, where's my path to? Okay, there it is. So it started, pushed up initially, came all the way back down, then pushed up again, pushed down. You see, it started some kind of higher highs. You see higher highs here, and then it just flushed. It gave us a big rejection candle somewhere here. It's a nice rejection candle there, and then it's flushed. So it's broken this zone here. So that's a nice break of structure. So what do we expect? We expect a pullback and then potentially continuation downwards. Yeah. So let's mark that zone. So we had the break of structure. Where is that? Okay, so I can see on this candle here, let's just mark that low. So that's our break of structure right there. So we expect price to continue to just pull back and potentially continue going downwards, right? But if it does come up all the way and give us a market structure shift, then we'll then change direction, right? And like we always say, we never know what price is going to do. we can only follow our process. Yeah, we can only follow our process. So we're looking for potential pullback. In fact, it's done a small pullback here, which would be a good entry, but let's see if it's a pullback again. Okay, on Euro JPY, the same thing, a similar thing. So it started out going up. It started out pushing up, a high there, a lower, a higher low, and then eventually a higher high and a higher low and a higher high. Rejection candle there, and then a break of structure, right? And then we expect potential pullback, and then continuation downward. So we'll be looking for those levels, the 20, the 50, the 80, and co, to see if we can get price to push back. As long as if it can pull back up, let me see, where is that? So what I will be looking for is for price to pull back to those key levels I like, and then potentially even give me, if it gives me a rejection candle. So let's say I get a kangaroo tail or a bearish engulfing candle right there, then we'll look for potential to go further down. Yeah, that's just it. We'll just follow a process every time. That's all we need to do. We don't particularly want to pay attention to whether it was a winner or not. We just want to be sure that it's trading according to our trade process. Pound Aussie, let's see what Pound Aussie is doing. Pound Aussie started out, went up, came down again, went up again, did a small one, came up, then broke market structure shift somewhere there, and it's come down. So now it's pulling back up. So as long as it does not break above these heights here, we're looking for a potential price to then push down. Oh, wow. Looks like many of the pairs we're looking at is just looking at potentially going down. Okay. So let's look at Euro USD. Okay. So Euro USD started out from here. It had a push up and then a push down. Another push up. In fact, just this one just went all the way up. Yeah. And then came back down, came up again during Asia. It's done a market structure shift somewhere there. Yeah. Below that, then it's pushed down. So now want to see if price will continue going up, or if it's going to give us some sort of rejection candle somewhere there and potentially go further down. But as long as it does not break above these highs, where the high started from. So let's just call it these highs, or we call it this zone. Anywhere from above these zones here. Where is it? Okay, yeah, this zone here. Yeah, that would be a nice it would be potentially for a sell. Okay, let's look at Pound USD. Pound USD is hesitating. Looks like it wants to go up. But anyway, let's see. It pushed down and then went all the way up. Nice break of structures to the top. Oops, to the top there. And then it pushes down, pushes up. This one just came all the way down and then it's pushing back up here. So I'll be hesitant. This one looks like it may potentially go up. But let's wait for it to see if it will break above that high where it started from. Let me put a line there. It's actually a zone, not just a line. So that whole zone. So let's see if it breaks above this zone here, then we can look for potential price for buys. But if not, if it's for this one, I think I would like to see if it breaks below this low here. Though it's actually done a market structure shift here, so you'll be okay to actually take a sell. Only that this one seems more reluctant going further down than it looks more like it wants to go up, but let's see what price will do. So conservatively, what I'll do is to wait for it. If I'm going to take a sell at all, I'll wait for it, let it break these lows again, then I can look for a sell. But if you want to be aggressive, yeah, that would be a big sell right there. What's this? Pound USD JPY. Okay, so USD JPY is currently, you can see it is pushing down. Yeah. So what did price do? It pushed up initially, came down, and then pushed up, a pullback there, a push down, and a little push up. It did not break above these highs. And what did it do? Now it's breaking this structure here on this candle. So that would be a nice sell. Let's see if price will pull back by the time this candle closes. If it will pull back maybe to somewhere there, then we can see potentially if we can go down, pushed further down with it. And typically speaking, when you talk about correlations, if USD JPY is going down, then you expect things like Euro USD, Pound USD to be pushing up, right? So that's correlation when you think about correlation, but it doesn't always happen like that, but usually it does things like that. So if this is falling, and as well, if this is falling, you expect that's if USD JPY, which is, it has the USD in it, if it's going down, that means things like gold as well should be going up potentially. So let's see what price will do. Excellent. So do we have any questions? Let me see if we have any questions in the chat box. No questions in the chat box. How are we doing for time? I think we're doing good. All right, good. So we'll see in the New York session. If you're able to join us in the New York session, let's see if we have some trades. For those in the inner circle, we already have a potential trade that we should be in now, but let's see how it goes. Okay. Thank you.